Our game will be coming to you live from St. Louis, Missouri. Glad you can be with us today as we feature two great teams as the NFC South champion Falcons square off against the Rams. The teams have taken the field and lined up for the kickoff, and they're ready to get this one started. Wilkins comes in to kick off. He got all of that one. From the 2-yard line. The 20. The returner found some room to run. Today's EA Sports Coaching Close-Up is a very interesting one featuring two men who have coached on the same team together. Jim Mora had a tremendously successful rookie year with the Falcons, finishing an impressive 11-5 to earn the NFC South title, and then they eventually lost in the NFC Championship game. Hand it off. Archuleta is there for the tackle. Just about 7 yards on that carry. Continue looking at our EA Sports Coach Close-Up with Mike Martz, who broke into the NFL in 1992 as an unpaid assistant. His reputation is for a mind that thinks about explosive offensive football, which has led to record-breaking seasons for the Rams. Lewis is the guy who's there to bring him down. What a run, netting them a first down. It's 1st and 10. Dunn, the lone back. Crumpler in motion. Hand it off to the back. Claiborne records the stop at midfield. Gain of 3. They have to reach the 44 to convert. The Rams with a 4-man front. Stone is there for the tackle. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs. Fifth play of this drive. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Coakley makes the tackle. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He would move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
The first down marker is just inside the 32. The Rams come out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. They're going to spot this one at the 38. With a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Seventh play of this drive. About 6 to go. Dropping back. Throws it. The pass ball is incomplete. Price was the one they were trying to get the ball to. He gets the kickoff. Not a good kick right there. The Rams come into this game very confident that their offense can take over and create all kinds of problems for the defense, John.
This team's very good at freezing the defense. Doesn't sound like much, but getting the defense to hesitate for just a split second will make the difference between a short gain or a first down.
He hands it off. Fakes the handle. Rolling. is there for the tackle.
When you're a receiver and a pass goes over your head like that, you got to get up there, pull the ball in, and tuck it in before you get hit.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Holt lines up on the right side. With the pass, a little off target, but caught. Nice ball going with the air, and that'll move the chain. Ball on the 39-yard line. The Falcons line up in a 4-3. Receives the handoff. Fumble. The Falcons pick up the fumble. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
After the fumble recovery, they'll set up shop at the 39. The Rams with a 4-man front. He gets the carry. Fakes the handoff. With the throw, and the catch is made. And it'll be 2nd and less than 2 following that pass for decent yardage.
I'll tell you, when you've got 2nd and short, you can call just about anything and everything. Because if you don't get it on this play, you can always go back out there on 3rd, and you still only need a yard or 2 for the first down.
Vick from the shotgun. Price in motion. Hand it off. Stiff on. Pickett stops him. So they pick up enough to convert for the first down. Ball at midfield. The Rams line up in a 4-3. To carry it, Stone comes up to make the play. And a pickup of about 2. They need to reach the 38-yard line to convert. Done. The lone back. Gives the ball off. Nice play fake. And it's caught. Butler is there on the stop. They pick up 16 yards. After 1 quarter of play, we're all tied up. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the 2nd quarter. Ball on the 30-yard line. The Rams come out in a nickel package. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Gets his hand on it. He got his hand in there to knock it down.
Great position and great reaction made that play happen.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Done. The lone back. Vick with a man in motion. He takes the delayed handoff. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gap, and brought down the back for a loss.
They have to get the ball inside the 20 to convert. Crawford lines up on the left side. Dropping back. Sack. Great athletic ability allowing him to get to the quarterback for the first time today. Going is ready to punt this one away. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch. 1st and 10. The Falcons with a 4-man front. Smith is there on the stop. He doesn't have blazing speed, but he'll just run you over if he has to.
He'll come out of the backfield and make a few catches, too, if you forget about it.
Deep in their own territory. Jackson, the deep back. Bolger with a man in motion.
Bring it!
Loses 1 tackle. Williams is there for the tackle. Good job up front as the line springs the back for the 1st down.
The thing that happened there was the offensive line did a heck of a job of blocking that blitz, and that allowed the back to get through the line and into the secondary.
Ball on their own 19. Only 1 man in the backfield. Receives the handoff. Breaks the tackle. Jackson takes advantage of a little daylight. Picks up 3 yards. Two-minute warning coming up. The Falcons come out in a dime package. Hand it off. Breaks free of the defender. Scott comes up to make the play. The delayed handoff goes for about a yard. Ball on their own 22. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Ball on their own 22. 5th play of this drive. 2 minutes to go. Atlanta comes out in their nickel package. With the carry. Coleman got very good penetration there. They can't get the 1st down on that running play, and since they're not in field goal range, we should see the punt unit. Russell is back to receive this kick. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch. So they have 1st and 10 here. The Rams with a 4-man front. Crumpler goes in motion. They'll pass on 1st down. Archuleta is there for the tackle. He's trying to hurry them back to the line. Thick dives forward. And he's down at the 43. The coach is having them hurry it up. Crumpler, the man in motion. Gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. That takes the shot deep downfield despite very good coverage. I think they'll keep throwing it to try to get into field goal range. Crumpler is on the left side of the formation. Throws it. He was tipped. Price was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Butler was there on the cover. 3rd and long now. Let's see what kind of a pass play they go with to try to convert. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Crumpler is lined up on the left. Throwing. And it's caught. Fisher holds him down at the 30. And they're going without a huddle. Dropping back. with the throw. Gets his hand on it. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion. We're just about down to 1 minute. Crumpler is on the left side of the formation. Gets the pass off. Interception. It's a fumble. The Falcons scoop it up. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle.
They've got the whole field to use because there's still some time. Plus they've got a few timeouts. A run or maybe a play pass would work well here.
Only one man in the backfield. Give it to the halfback. First and goal, they can't get into the end zone. And now a second down play as they continue to try to get into the end zone rather than settling for a field goal before the half. It's second and goal at the 11. Vick back in the shotgun. Dropping back. Pickett makes the tackle. He tried to scramble but couldn't find any running room.
That's one of those plays where it might have been better just to throw the ball away.
They want to hurry it up here. Trying for the end zone before halftime. Almost picked it off in the end zone.
Yeah, if he could have come up with that one, not only does it take away the scoring threat, but it gets the ball back for your offense.
It's on its way. It's good. So the drive ends not with a touchdown, but with a field goal. And the coaches, while no doubt happy for the three, will have to take a look at how to push it down the field all the way the next time for a touchdown.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it in the end zone every time.
That one, a great kick. From the 3-yard line, the 20. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play.
Holding on the receiving team, number 86.
The Falcons are going to start with better field position now. Ball on their own 15. On the carry. Breaking free. The 30. Ball takes him down. Excellent execution as they pick up 29 yards on first down. First and 10. Holt is lined up on the right. Curtis, the motion man. Throwing. And he makes the grab. Webster makes the tackle.
By the offense.
One thing you don't want to do when trying to get a late scoring drive is turn the ball over. They're already behind as it is, and they can't afford to be down anymore. So it's all about smart decisions by the offense.
Holt is on the right of the formation. With the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. Brooking had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Holt lines up on the right side. Closing in. This one falls incomplete. Bolger was under intense pressure.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
Hodges is back to punt. Here's the punt. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 20-yard line.
It's 1st and 10. The Rams with a 4-man front on the delay. Lewis comes up to make the play. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. And this should be the last play of the half. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Atlanta 3, St. Louis 0. Halftime is over. Now we're all set for the second half kickoff. Nice kick and returnable from the 12. The Rams are trailing at the half, but it's through no fault of their rushing attack. The Rams have the lead, but they can't be happy with how they've played offensively to this point.
And I think the credit for that has to go to the defense. They've been dictating the tempo of this game. And when you do that, you got a pretty good chance to win.
The Falcons come out in a 4-3. Hands it off to the back. Carpenter makes the tackle.
This is just the kind of thing that they have come to expect from their running game. A very consistent and effective ground attack.
Second and 1 coming up. They'll go from the I formation. Toss play to the right. You can hear the collision up here. So he works his way past the marker for a first down. First and 10. Only one man back. Play action. It's the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. Jackson was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Only one man in the backfield. Gives the ball off. Loses one tackle. Carpenter is there on the stop. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. And this is the 5th play of this drive. About 2 to go. They line up in the I formation. Nice play fake. Williams comes up to make the play. They convert for the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
Jackson is the deep back. Good call that time, John, with a blitz. He never had a chance.
If your tackles don't have quickness, that gives those speed rushing guys a chance to push the pocket while creating pressure on the quarterback.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack. The Falcons come out in a 4-3. He tucks it away. Play action. Gets rid of it. Smith is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line. He caught the pass but didn't go anywhere.
Nope, they were on him like glue.
Third down, and they'll have to try to get it to the 24-yard line to pick up a first down. The Falcons come out in the quarter defense. Drops back. Throwing. It's batted away. The tight end was right there, but he just couldn't get that pass under control.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Wilkins can tie this game up if he can put it through. He gets the kickoff. He got just enough leg into that one.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
So the drive concludes with a field goal, and they seem to be relatively happy with that.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get him a TD.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 12. The Falcons will start the drive from the 28-yard line. Ball on their own 28.
Let's go.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Playboy is there for the tackle. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Ball on their own 29. Price lines up on the right side. He wasn't going to be denied his first sack on that play. They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack. The lineup of 6 defensive backs. Gives the ball off. Play action. Throwing. Dumps this one off to his left. Couldn't make it to the marker. And it brings up 4th down. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 39-yard line.
Ball on their own 39. Holt is flanked to the left. With the throw. And he hits his target. Yardage and a first down.
When you have guys with speed that can get open downfield, it gives you the ability to run long pass patterns. But it all begins with the offensive line because they're going to have to hold their blocks a little longer because it takes more time for the play to develop.
The Falcons come out in a nickel package. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Launches this one to the left. He's there for the catch. An outstanding play that time as they pick up 39 yards. And it's 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal at the 4. Here we are in the 3rd quarter. This is the first time they've been inside the 20-yard line. Touchdown, Rams.
Well, watch, this is the thing. He looks like one of those downhill runners. And he shows some power. And power gets him right into the end zone.
The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. So they're now up by a touchdown. And that drive, John, is capped off with the touchdown.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdown. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys on the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Wilkins looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 6-yard line. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series. They've completed 3/4 of play, and the score is 10-3. And we'll start the 4th quarter. Ball on their own 22. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Back handoff. Archuleta is there on the stop. About a 3-yard gain for the fullback. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. The Rams come out in a nickel package. Steps up into the pocket. Bursts into the backfield from his corner spot.
And, you know, sometimes the quarterback is totally unaware of the corner blitz. That's why it works.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack. Crumpler lines up on the left side. Vick sends a man in motion. Drops back. With the throw. And this pass is completed. Archuleta comes up to make the play.
This is a guy who comes to play. And he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on 3rd down, and he's there for the reception and the 1st down.
Claiborne pulls him down. The linebacker brought him down to the turf. Fifth play of this drive. 2 yards to go. He's on the left side of the formation. Fakes the handle. Lewis brings him down. They get enough to move the chains. That's such a difficult play to stop.
You know, when a quarterback can pick up 1st downs like that, it'll drive a defensive coordinator nuts.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Ball at about midfield. The Rams with a 4-man front. Slips the tackle. Tino Samoa is there for the tackle. Gain of about a yard. Ball on the 50, and this is the 7th play of this drive. 2-minute warning coming up. Vick scans the defense from the gun. With the throw, he finds his man. Des White makes the catch, but can't pick up the yardage, so they're looking at 3rd down. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Dunn, the lone back. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Butler comes up to make the play.
Perfect execution to get this 1st down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain. And he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that. What they need here is some yards on 1st and 2nd down so they don't set themselves up with 3rd or possibly 4th and long. The whole field is open to them because there's a decent amount of time left.
Stepping up, it was tipped. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
This is the 10th play of this drive. Vick will work out of the shotgun. With the pass, and it's caught. Archuleta with the stop at the 24-yard line. He's calling everyone up to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back to pass on first down. Under pressure. Steps up into the pocket. And it looks like they're going to go with a no-huddle. Pressure. Can't get it away. John, the offensive line just can't stop that rush.
Yeah, they did a good job of getting upfield and taking them down.
He's trying to get them back to the line. Throws it. And this pass is completed. Good tackle by the cornerback, stopping him from getting a first down.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Hargrove is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 22. Just over a minute still to go. Atlanta using 3 linebackers. Takes it off to the back. He shakes the defender. Scott comes up to make the play at the 25. Jackson continues to assert himself with a running game. Second and 7 coming up here. Atlanta lines up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Hartley with the tackle. Jackson has shown why he's such a threat on the ground and gets closer to 100 yards rushing. Ball on their own 26. Atlanta comes out in a 4-3.
Dead ball. Start on the offense. Number 66. Still
Moved a
third
little
down.
early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
The Falcons come out in the quarter defense. Receives the handoff. Smith stops him. Third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
The punter heads in again for the third time today. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch. The quarterback trying to get his team closer here on first down.
And it's every quarterback's dream to drive his team down and throw the touchdown that brings him back. I'll tell you, he wants nothing more than to do that right here.
Comes up to make the display. They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage. He'll stop the clock with a spike. Ball on their own 42. The Rams come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Nailed from behind before he can get it off.
I'm sure the coach has some concern because they haven't been able to block this guy all game. The only thing they should be doing here is going with a kneel down so they can chalk up the W.
First and 10. So they'll just wind the clock down and get out of here with a win. He'll take a knee. They need to reach the 25 to convert. No need for anything else but taking a knee here to finish this one out. And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is St. Louis 10, Atlanta 3. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying